G'day, mate, and welcome back to Satisfactory with me, JD. Now, you might think that you've just tuned in halfway through an episode, because here I am handcrafting, but no, this is the actual start of the episode. I've got the phone down on the keyboard, sitting on the spacebar. I'm actually on Reddit right now, checking out the Facebook Reddit, of course. The Factorio Reddit, of course. And just having a browse whilst I hold the spacebar down with the phone, because the phone weighs a ton, and it's more than enough to hold down the spacebar and press the craft button for me, because, yeah. We're making some heavy modular frames. The reason we're doing that is, between episodes, I did a little bit of work, not a lot. I ran another oil belt from the oil pump all the way across to where we'd actually set up the fuel generators with their own dedicated refineries. So that's all self-sufficient now. All the excess oil can be sitting there and going on to doing our plastic and our rubber. Not that we've really found a use for rubber yet, but I believe there will be a use. We just need to find out what it is. And this episode, we're hoping to finish off the alternate recipe we've got sitting up the top right hand corner, the alternate heavy module frame. Like so. Which is probably unfortunate, because I've just spent a heap of time crafting something that I just got probably a better recipe for. The other thing I want to do this episode is I want to launch that, which is why I just crafted 50 of those things by hand. I also crafted 50 computers between episodes by hand, because they're a pain in the ass to actually craft. But now we got jetpack.
R&D inflated your pocket dimension and has provided a jetpack which operates on oil-based fuel for increased navigational capabilities as well as odds of survival.
Odds of survival sound good. 3 circuit boards. And 25 plastic. Okay, so we're going to go hunt down some circuit boards and hunt down some plastic. And then this episode, I'd like to do a bunch of things. First off, our coal power, you can still see the occasional puff of smoke out of them. Most of them are dead, actually. They've used up what coal was buffered. Well, actually, I take that back. The first 5 are dead. The rest are still running some sort of buffered coal, so they'll be finished off hopefully fairly quickly. At which point they can also be retired. Our little circuit machine that could... just need a few of those. And... oh, plastic. Bit of plastic. And then, can I just... yup. Make a jetpack. 30 taps of the craft button. Wow. See, this is the sort of thing I wouldn't mind automating. Jetpack. Allows you to move more freely in the air, consumes fuel when used, and refills with fuel from your inventory when you're on the ground. Okay. And it comes pre-fueled. I don't like that I can't run as fast anymore, but... woohoo! Up we go. Let's just stop. Yeah, okay, that's all the fuel we got. It wasn't really pre-fueled that much. And it tends to burn through fuel fairly quickly. Just enough to stop my fall on the way down. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I ran another oil belt. Did that really use 9? Hang on. We've got 90 fuel. Let's run the engine dry. $89. Okay, so I only use 1 fuel. That's fine. We need to do something about the Catatirium ore. Yeah, I don't like the fact that we run so much slower. So with the Catatirium ore right there, which is... actually, we should go see. We should do a bunch of things. We should see whether the current belt is fast enough to run it, and then potentially upgrade the belt. Then we should process it. Nope, there's no jetpack. I can't press space again to catch my fall. Okay, this is a Mark 1 miner. Ugh. No, I can't even build a Mark 2 miner. Okay. We would like the resources for one of those, which is in our steel area, which is right ahead of us. No, 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 no. So let's try something a little bit different. Let's run on these and jump. See, this is the way to get across the map. Because there's no way I could have jumped off that with blade runners. Okay. So I need... So I can see myself swapping back and forth an awful lot. I need 4 encased industrial beams, which come out of you. You have exactly 0. You have 0. We're going to play run down the belt and pick them up. 1, 2, 3. Hey, you, get back here. 4. And then I need a bunch of pipes. Okay, we're good there. What if I can jetpack across the waterfall? There's probably only one way to find out. For science. No. I hit the side of a rock. No grip on that. Oops. Okay, so we're going to put our jetpack on. We're going to take a running leap. Okay, we've got halfway. Running leap again. Oh, can I make it to that ledge? Oh, that's not so bad. That's good. And up. Hey! Miner Mark 1. Miner Mark 2. Go away, conveyor belt. Miner Mark 2. Rotate that around. Did you get a power connection from there all the way across? You did. Mark 3 belt. You now output 240 per minute. So we need to do a slight upgrade on this belt. The easiest way to do that is on the belt. Right, I've got the jetpack on, so I can accidentally fall off the edge without any real risk of dying, which is always good. Okay. It might be a little bit harder to upgrade belts whilst flying. I think hit the ground like so slow. Mark 3 belt, Mark 3 belt, Mark 3 belt, I'm gonna run out. Get in here and find... That's Mark 3 belts. That belt. Oh look, a whole box of them. 200. I don't want actually that ore in my inventory, thanks. But it does mean with a jetpack now, like there's been a couple of slugs I haven't been able to get to. So we should be able to get to some of those a little bit easier. No. There's no way I'm going to be quick enough to swap from one to the other in midair. That belt, that belt, that belt. So one belt away from me. Swap back to Blade Runners. And nope. Swap in the chainsaw. Just chop a little bit of plant clearing here. It's fine. Because obviously I want to smelt this. I actually have no idea what speed it smelts at. So we're going to clear off a little bit of space. I love when the trees just explode. Going full world. There'll be another one. Okay. So we're going to want some smelters. Actually. Oh, no. The truck goes through here. Which I still haven't fixed. I still haven't swapped over to a belt. The truck did run out of fuel. No, he got stuck up there. Multiple times, actually. I should look. Do you actually have coal? Yeah, there's the truck right now. Okay. So it's still working so far, apart from that one issue that we had. Production, smelter. We're going to face you the opposite direction to all your friends, because you're doing an entirely different process. So use 60. Well, that's easy. It means I only need 3 of them. 4 of them, rather. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Line up with your friends. 4. Cat ore, cat ore, cat ore, cat ore. We'll use a Mark II power pole because it has more power connections. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hook you up to the main line. Ka-thunk! They all just... Okay. Logistics, splitter. We want to bring resources in this way and out sideways. And then I want to line that up with that. It's a little bit awkward to do. We'll stand on top of this. No. That direction. That one. That one. That one. Okay. Mark III belt. You're gonna say it's too steep, aren't you? Okay, so we're gonna go that way. We're then gonna wrap you around like this. And then bring you in there. Because there's more than one way to skin a cat. My favourite's using a belt sander. And then you take 60 in, you take 60 in, you take 60 in, and you take 60 in. Cool. We've now got Catatarium ore at 15 per minute. Which now means we need the next machine to do stuff. Reinforced iron plate. I'm out of those. Okay. We'll try it. Oh, no. What we'll do is we'll go from here, to here. We'll go for Mark III belt. Alright, ready? Whee! That's an alright boost. I gotta watch my fuel, because obviously I don't want to run out of fuel and hit the ground. I want to arrest my fall on the way down. So we've got some leaves to drop off, some wood to drop off. We came back here for something. Nope. Leaves. Leaves. Okay, we'll climb on top. Wood. No, flowers are still going in here. Oh, we wanted those things, actually. Yeah. And I don't think the MAM's working on anything. Fabric is complete. Please choose a new specimen. Okay.
This fabric is suitable for the creation of parachutes. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Okay. Hub Tier 2 parachute. Sure, let's just launch it off. 250. I don't have 250 wire and I don't have rods. Okay, a stack of that and rods are there. And we'll launch that off. Parachute, which needs fabric. Do I have fabric? I have 5 fabric. I need 10. Of course I do. Alright, parachutes are a problem for later. Actually, I want to... Now I've got to go back the other way. So we'll put this over here. We'll do a 4. And then... Put the jetpack on. Launching pad. No. Launching pad. Oh, that's some speed. Can I make it back in one hit? Oh, no. But I still had plenty of speed on the way across. That might be a whole new way to travel. Okay. So, where were we? Constructor. You just go there for the I want to know how this recipe works. So this takes in 15 and makes 60. Well, that's easy. So, 7. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. You know what? We're doing all this wrong. My inventory's gonna be so full of crap. Actually, I do want to go... I want to go... Hang on. Organization. Storage container. Over there. Logistics. Mark 3 belt. From there into there. Okay. Then we'll go back to the Catatarium ore. And we'll fix it up to that end. Because, like, I'm transferring 240 ore down the belt. To then, at this end, turn my 240 ore... nope, no jetpack. Turn my 240 ore into... into 240 quick wire. Which just seems like the wrong way of going about things. It really seems like right here, I should be doing... Smelter, 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 and then when this small shrub gets out of the way, all that for, what was it? 29 wood. That can go in the trash. Then on this side, do... Oh, I don't actually want that lined up because constructors are way wider than smelters. As you can see, a lot wider. About there. That belt's just got to disappear for a minute. We'll replace it in good time. Encroaching on others' clearance. Sure. Okay. Tier 1 belt. 2 power poles. There, and there. So you're going to power that, and that, and that, and that. You're going to join to there. Who's going to power that one, and that one, and that one. And, oh. Well, that is all of them. Okay. Because there's nothing on the fronts, we'll run along the fronts. We want to make quick wire. Quick wire. Quick wire. Quick wire. And there's nothing on the back of these yet, so we'll do these on the back. Cataturium ingot. Ooh. I said Na for a second there, I got worried. Cataturium or the cataturium stuff. Okay. We then want a splitter right there, and merge. No. No, we want a splitter again. Stand on top. This is one of those few times you can actually want things not line up exactly, but close enough. That should do us. So if we go logistics, tier 3 belt in for a actually tier 1 into there, tier 1 into there, tier 1 into there, and a tier 1 into there. And in theory here I need a tier 2. I don't really carry materials to make tier 2s. So tier 3 it is. If we go that power pole to that power pole, everything should kick into gear. This belt should run just, see, 100% time, excellent. Because we've ratioed everything out. On this side we want a merger. Sure, there. Stand on top of this thing. That's not straight. That's anything but straight. Let me on top of the machine. Merger. One there. Come on, roughly in the right spot. No. Oh, that was it. That's the up. And hard is it to line things up sometimes? Oh, there. Belt. Belt. Oh, those belts are straight. Mark 3 belt. From there to there, there to there, and then from there up to there. And we should now have quick wire flowing out at 1,000 miles an hour. It should actually be a fully compressed belt. Why are you not a fully compressed belt? Why are you not running? No recipe set. Okay. JD trick he's learnt with much experience. Make sure all the lights are green. Generally means everything's working fine. Okay, and the belt's running flat out. We'll go back to a jetpack for a second. That belt's now flat out. So if I stand on the oil line, I don't even need my blade runners if we're going to run on oil belts. Oh, that tree might get in the way. No. So we want to go down to here. I want to open you and go delete all. I actually want to pack that up before too much quick wire gets here, because I don't know what we're going to do with quick wire. Actually, for like a harebrained scheme. Okay, let's just bear with me for a minute. Just I'm going to waste a couple of minutes of your time and my time, but it could be interesting. Bring this foundation up. I'm going to go Build. 2 meter. Okay, 2 meters just too high, but that's probably fine. It's probably the height we're looking for. And then, no, get back. Ouch. 8. Okay, I need another foundation with 2 meters. I then need a storage container with an in and out. Yep. You know what? I need a jetpack. Logistics. Mark III belt from there into there. Then we'll take the out. And hang on, you're down 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a gap of 2. There's a gap of 3. 1, 2. Okay, that's a really bad angle. That's probably ruined the whole illusion. Inline storage, anybody? You know, just throwing it out there. Good idea, bad idea, horrible idea. But for right now, we're going to leave it because we actually didn't do anything about setting up these guys. Okay, that's a bit more than I can afford. I'm going to make 5 of them. So, next episode, we're going to play around with the manufacturer. We have a jetpack now. So now we can fly across the base. And all those coal generators are definitely powered down. Ooh, thunk. Very careful, I might run into a building and take fall damage. Do I have any... No. I don't have any extra reinforced beams. But if we just stand on top of our little dropship for a minute. Actually, I'd like to stand up here if I could. No, I've hit a wall. Damn. I can stand on, well, at least I can stand on this roof. Okay. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to pull down all these guys because they're now not doing anything. And it means we could set down a stack of manufacturers. The other thing we could do... because manufacturers are going to do 2 things. They're going to do the heavy modular frames. So obviously I want a machine doing those as soon as possible. Because I now need heavy modular frames to make... I'm losing out shit. I need to... I need... Yeah, we need heavy modular frames to make the manufacturers. So I want to automate those first. Probably before I do anything else. Although maybe I'll go get that slug because he's been there for a long time. I haven't been able to rescue him yet because of green gas. And down, pick up. I take fall damage instead. What? Pick up. Oh, fly, JD. Fly, full damage. Oh. Well, there's the end of the episode. So, make a manufacturer. Start it making heavy modular frames. And then the episode after that, we can start looking at computers. Because again, I need those to make manufacturers. And then... What else do we have to unlock? Catatarium electronics and the gas mask, which would be helpful to go get the worm that we just grabbed. So yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We now have a jetpack, which is definitely going to be handy on our next explore run. Because that's something else we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go on an explore run now that we have a jetpack. There's going to be a lot more times where I'm going to be able to save my own ass and jump off incredible heights for the fun of it. Yeah, we know I'm dying. I'm doing a great job of it. So... Oh, it's a yellow slug. So yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to keep I'm going to keep talking forever. So thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you in the next episode. All right.